there is a celestial battle royale going on in our very own solar system at the moment.
How many players are remaining? What?
There's two. There's two that I know of, but we have a brand new champion.
All right, elaborate. Well, hang on. What's going on?
Okay.
I didn't know there was a battle.
There is a battle. There has been a battle for which planet has the most moons. Congratulations to Saturn.
Okay.
It has reclaimed the title of Moon King.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know
Our
that.
solar system, yep. With astronomers discovering 62 new satellites.
62 new ones?
Yep. Bringing the
How do
total
we not
to
know about them already?
145.
And the classification of a moon, it has to be certain size, obviously, to be considered a moon.
They do, and they have to have been observed over a long enough period as well to make sure that they're not just a passing asteroid doing a bit of a flyby.
That makes sense. Okay. And they've got
so it's the first planet in the solar system to crack 100 moons.
Wow.
So Jupiter, that we know of. Jupiter was the previous Moon King.
Yeah, and how many moons did it have? Must have had around 50.
It's got 92.
What? That's a lot.
And so
they had to find a lot on Saturn for them to be able to take that, for him to take that moon title.
Yeah, it seems weird that like it jumps from 80 something to 145. Yeah, but so Jupiter took the title off Saturn in February this year when 12 new moons were found.
Wow.
That brought the total to 92. Saturn was obviously sitting around, what's 145 times 62? Was sitting at 83.
So the battle's still going?
The battle continues. But
so Jupiter could reclaim. Is that what we're saying?
It could. It was a devastating blow to the former champion.
Yeah, right.
So these astronomers detected these moons from 2019 to 2021, but they had to watch them for a while to officially change the classification from a suspected moon to a confirmed moon. Because I think the other day we were talking about Saturn's moons and Jupiter's moons and the boots on dupes, right?
Yeah, boots on dupes, yeah.
And I said, I don't know how many moons Jupiter has, but let's say 12.
Is that what you said?
That's what I said. I don't know why I put numbers to things.
I would have guessed around that as well. I would have guessed that around 12 as well.
Yeah, what's a big number? I was like, 12 seems like a lot of moons.
And we're visiting 3 of them. So we're visiting, 25% of them. Great.
So there's irregular moons, 121 irregular moons, in fact, around Saturn, and 24 regular moons.
Yeah. So I'm guessing regular is in terms of their orbits.
Precisely. So an irregular moon
just has an elliptical orbit.
Yep, captures like a something or other flying by, pops it in its orbit. And then the more regular ones, who knows how they form? We've gone into the formation of moons and things. There's probably a lot of ways, but they have a more regular orbit, like our moon, pretty circular.
Amazing. Now I feel weird that we've just got one.
Yeah, I always think of the planets would have a moon. You think of having a moon, but really we're just because we have one moon doesn't mean other planets only have one moon.
No, and Jupiter and Saturn are much bigger than Earth, obviously. So they may be entitled to more moons. I don't know.
There might be. Why doesn't the moon have a moon? I reckon the moon have a moon. That would be pretty badass.
Well, we're sending up things to orbit them. We've got our unnatural satellites.
Yeah.
We've got a bajillion things orbiting
artificial
us.
Satellites, yeah.
We just keep sending shit up there. We just keep sending shit up there, man.
So there's 3 classifications of irregular moons, or 3 groupings: the Inuit group, the Gallic group, and the Norse group, all taking their names from those different mythologies.
Yes, okay.
And just a lot of categorization. I don't know. I thought just a moon's a moon. I don't know. These white coats slapping labels on them.
Yeah, they got to find a way to divvy them up.
I mean, it's concerning though, because what if a moon's put in the irregular Gallic group, but
Are you saying, but it's actually a regular moon?
What if it identifies as a regular Inuit?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Just doesn't seem right, does it? Labeling these like this, just slapping labels on them.
Yeah, no. Got to cross that when we get to it, though.
And Saturn's rings, actually, this week there was a discovery about Saturn's rings. If we're going to go to the Moon King.
Yeah, wow. All hail.
All hail the Moon King. They have analysed 163 grains of dust from the Cassini orbiter. I think that's crashed, but when it was operating, it every now and then it would pick up a little piece of dust, analyse it, and send it off back to Earth for the white coats.
Send it back. Do they really send it back?
The data, not the piece of dust, the data. And they have concluded that the rings are a very young 100 million years old.
That's interesting.
Because Saturn's 4.5 billion. So this is a very recent development.
So what you're saying? Pretty cold out there.
In outer space?
Yeah, no, just around that as well, around Saturn. Saturn's pretty far away from the sun. It's pretty chilly.
So Cassini first arrived in 2004 and collected data until it was purposefully crashed into the planet's atmosphere in 2017.
Wow.
The cosmic
just crashing
dust,
shit.
Yeah, just crashing things, contaminating perfectly good worlds with our tech and bacteria.
Hot take, maybe the dinosaurs did it.
They could have. They were around that time.
They probably nuked Saturn or something, blew up all the ice, spun it.
They could be sending us a message.
I think they were just trying to get the water back. No, I think they were just trying to bring the water back.